Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Excellent Family channel. I'm Bianca, the excellent wife and mom. And I'm just going to give you guys like an update on like what we're doing right now and what we've done. I wanted to give you a tour of our schoolroom. However, it's not done. I was setting it up. I had ordered all the stuff and getting ready to set it up, but then we decided to go to our house in the south, and so I just kind of like left stuff there. And we, since been back, but still haven't gotten around to it. So when that's done, I will give you a little tour. But we know, with homeschooling, it doesn't happen in one space. That we know. We have some stuff happens in the schoolroom, but some of it happens. They spend a lot of time in their play area, so that's right next to the schoolroom. So I'll give you a tour of that one of these days when I'm all done with that. So we're right in the heart of birthday season. My oldest son turned 9 at the end of August. Then my daughter turned 6 a week, 5 days later, and then now the other two. Their birthdays are timed out or something for a second, and then so that's where we are. Um, very nice, Hannah. Oh, I like what you made. Very good. Okay, no, Hannah. I don't think that's a good idea, baby. Take it back downstairs. Thank you. Okay, take it back downstairs. Thank you. It looks very sturdy. All right, so we are we kind of are getting back into the swing of things. Just gradually getting back. So we homeschool all year round. So we always keep up math, language arts, and reading. Those are the three things that we like always keep up. But we're unschoolers, and we're unschoolers. So I have a couple of different curriculums that I don't follow one specific one, and I don't ever follow one to the point. It's just like more to get ideas and things. Girls, no, and I think you should take that back downstairs. I have 4 kids, as you guys know, so it might get a little noisy. She dropped her mega block, so she's picking them up. Hannah, that's a lot of noise. Could you please place them in there? Thank you, ma'am. So, brain quests, and I don't, like I said, do follow anything specific. It's like whatever we're working on at the time. If this so happen to have something that I need, then I'll use it. But yeah, I use like for my 6-year-old, I'm using the Easy Math. And for my, let me see, I use workbooks from the dollar store. My almost 4-year-old, they have great little education section, but she's just reviewing the alphabets, writing, practicing that. And then this little bag I keep, because whenever we fly down to our house in the south, then this is something I always have with me. So, and I kind of use these little test prep books, just to just kind of have a little knowledge of what it is that they're expected to know around that stage. I am fully committed to unschooling, and so my kids, I don't feel like they have to compete with anything or anybody. They learn at their own. Thank you, ma'am. Go help her put that back. Thank you. And they learn at their own pace. Kids don't, when they're ready to learn something, they're ready, and you don't have to push or struggle with it. That's what I noticed. Like my oldest kid, we started 6 years ago, and he was only 3 years old. Caleb, I'm doing a video. Thank you, sir. Close that door. And so he was 3, and I started, out teaching him, to read and stuff. But then, he was a little resistant. So, well, not actually, he wasn't. The second kid was, and I was like, okay, let me reevaluate. And so, I stepped back. But as I let them, just kind of watch what it is that they were interested in, and just let them like go with that. And I just see that they blossom. When he was ready to read, he did it. It was not me pulling or tugging, but just, he started to pick up books on his own, read signs, read menus. And so that was there. And I just, I work with, like, I'm using this, what is it, the Good and Beautiful. I like their little phonograms. I'm not a big fan of the whole curriculum because it's very time consuming, I think. And it was just frustrating trying to do that at that time with 3 kids. So I just knew like that was not for me. But I do like those little phonograms and some of the things she does. I don't follow the entire thing, but some of those things are cool. So, and I just put my own spin on it. So like she has those phonograms in there and I'm using it right now with my 6-year-old. Not right now. Go ahead, not right now. Here, put that back in the refrigerator. Thank you. And I use it with my 6-year-old. And so I'd make a game out of it. So we play like, and actually all the kids like it. So we play kind of like a Mother May I. And you spell the word out using whatever phonogram it is. And so that's a fun way, to play and to learn. It feels more like playing. So they don't, the learning is getting down in there. And so that's kind of what we're doing. Oh, I found these games, ordered these games. So this no stress chess is the bomb. My boys love it. They play it every single day, and it is no stress. I love because I didn't know, I didn't learn chess until now. I know, now, but it comes with these cards, and it tells you like which direction each piece moves. So you have the rook, the knight, and the queen and king, how they move. And so this has been a great learning tool, and they absolutely love it. So I am not paid for anything like this. I'm not a promoter or anything like that, but this is awesome. So if you're looking for a game for your kid to play and, with strategy and thinking and stuff, this is the game. And I ordered it from Amazon. So that's one. And then this little matching letter game I got for my little girls. They like it. It's just 3 and 4 words. And, for the little one, let's say like Matt, and she just match. It has the, picture of a mat or a map. Let's go map. I remember that map. And then the letters spelled at the bottom. And then she matches the little blocks with the words. So that gives her something to do, keeps her entertained. Both of them, they like it. So that was good. And I also ordered it off Amazon. So that's, let me see all I have. I mean, we use apps and things like, we have a formal part of homeschool where we, come together, we'll read together, we'll do the Pledge of Allegiance. What else do we do? Star Spangled Banner. We do some declarations, and then that like kind of gets us together on the same page starting. And we'll work on, math or language arts or reading, whatever. And then after that, that takes about, we're done in usually 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And then they're free the rest of the day to do the things that interest them. They have the apps and things that they play on. And there's as you guys I'm sure know, there's a ton of educational games and apps and things. So they do that. And my kids are, the boys are into buildings. I think like a lot of little boys are. So, they have the Legos, the blocks, and all those kind of things. So they're constantly doing them all day long. Mom, look at this, look at that. They're building and figuring out things. So, and then they're practicing their music. So one of my boys plays the piano, the other one, the drums. And now my 6-year-old girl, she's interested in the piano. So I've been working with her, but I'm still looking. I want to get them. I haven't found anyone in my area because I want them to come here, but we'll see how that works out. But right now they're still practicing. We have the books and stuff. And so I just let them go, and they do it every day. My boys have their own original song that they work on like every day. So they want to be their own band. So I'm like, hey, go for it. And so when we started out, not started out, but got back into the swing of things, which was only in September, we always do vision boards. I feel that's very important. So we do that every year. So they, made their little vision boards. I don't know if I I didn't do a video on that, but on my Instagram, I talked about it. So if you're interested, you can go over there and find that post. That was back in September sometime. I can't tell you exactly when, but it's on there. And so that's what we've been doing. We were down south, and the kids spent a lot of time outdoors swimming because it's still warm. So, going to the beach, going to the pool. We went to the Harley Davidson dealership, and they learned how to start a motorcycle. There was a great guy there who, just taking them all through the bike, and they really enjoyed that. So I love the live, the learning experiences. I just love, like, that's what I'm after. I mean, the worksheets and things are fine because certain things, you need to practice sometimes. But as much learning and life experiences I can get them, we do it. So our school looks different throughout the year, but because sometimes we do sit and do workbooks a little bit more, but that just goes so far because this mom gets bored pretty easily, and I like to move. My kids do too. So I'm always looking for museums, nature centers, just interesting places to go, and we do that. So yeah, that's all I have. Thanks for watching. I don't want to make this video too much longer. I just hope for any who knew homeschool out there, any homeschooler who, just needs some encouragement, that you find some here. School needs to look, it doesn't have to look a certain way. That's the message. It does not have to look a certain way. You have to do what works for you and your family. Like, I knew there would be a time when we would travel more, and I did not want to have to pull my children out of school every time, every single time, and try to keep them caught up on work and stuff. And so this works well for my lifestyle, very well. Curriculums, I don't like following the curriculums. I like to be in a moment, and we may find something when, like, we go for walks or exploring like every day. So it may take a turn, or the kid will ask a question, and that leads us to a whole new path of study. So I'm very open to that, and I love that part. And what I find, I have things like, this is one of the sheets that I use to record. Like, I do keep track of what it is that we're learning, but this is how I record things. I printed me a sheet, and a spreadsheet, and then I just put different subjects on there, and each kid's name, unless it's a group thing that we did, and then I write down. Go ahead, you can take it. But I write down what it is, what I observe. Okay, just pick them up. Just pick them up.
There's so many splattering.
You can pick them up. Yes, you can. All right. But I write down what it is I observe about them. So I do, have things that I plan. I'll get in a little bit, but I do have things that I plan out. But if it doesn't go that way, it's fine. I just, watch what I see with them. And under what subject, or because some of these things that we discuss and watch and stuff, they go into multiple subjects. So if you're in a state like one that I'm in, that you have to record. I mean, you have to. They have to have certain things that they should hit these standards and whatever. Then just be observant of your kid, because they're not going to miss anything. They're not. And if they have gaps, guess what? They'll be filled. So and then if your kid is not reading, that's one thing I used to stress about, but I'm so over that, like years over that, because I know that when kids are ready to do things, they do it. So we just kind of go with the flow, and that's it. And I post more on my Instagram. I may go back to posting weekly videos here, but I do post more on my Instagram, just to keep, it helps me keep a record. So not only am I writing on this, but I have the pictures, because sometimes that jogs my memory. So, and I am the Excellent Family 1 over there if you want to follow along. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again real soon. Bye.